A very beautiful day to everyone that is watching and for those that have been following these powerful words. Remember that we also have a community section where we release posts that were going to help you. And also you can be part of that community section and the Lord will do amazing things in your life. Be a person that encourages one another. Because as you encourage one another, the Lord will lift you up. And also pray for one another. The Bible says it this way. The Lord restored Job's losses when he prayed for his friends. The moment he decided to pray for his friends, the Lord restored him. Restoration is coming to your way. If you pray for others, there are always conditions. God has principles that govern this planet. God has set up laws, commandments, that if you follow them, if you do what he has commanded you to do, I'm telling you, you will do well. Bible says obedience is better than sacrifice. So be obedient to God. Today's word is from the book of Luke chapter 19 verse 1. Luke chapter 19 verse 1. It reads, Then Jesus entered and passed through Jericho. Now behold, there was a man named Zacchaeus, who was a chief tax collector and was rich. And he sought to see who Jesus was, but could not because of the crowd, for he was of a short stature. So he ran ahead and climbed up into a sycamore tree to see him, for he was going to pass that way. And when Jesus came to the place, he looked up and saw him and said to him, Zacchaeus, make haste and come down, for today I must stay at your house. So he made haste and came down and received him joyfully. But when they saw it, they all complained, saying, He has gone to be a guest with a man who is a sinner. Then Zacchaeus stood and said to the Lord, Look, Lord, I give half of my goods to the poor. And if I have taken anything from anyone by false accusation, I restore fourfold. What a very good word. The Bible says there was a man named Zacchaeus. Remember, if the Bible makes mention of a certain character, then that person was very important. There was a man named Zacchaeus. And the Bible talks about who Zacchaeus was. He was a chief tax collector. Chief tax collectors in those days earned a lot of money. They were not poor. They were not like tax collectors who were in this century. They earned a lot of money. And the Bible says he was rich, very rich. He sought to see Jesus, but could not. Do you know that people who are seeking to see Jesus, but they cannot see him? There are people that have sought to even understand who this God is, but they cannot comprehend him. Because there are things that are limiting them. Zacchaeus was limited by the crowd. Why? Because he was short. He was a very short man, like a dwarf. Bible says, so he ran ahead of the crowd and climbed up a sycamore tree to see him. What am I trying to tell you? Run ahead of the crowd. Don't say, oh, we're supposed to move together. No. If the person is slowing you down, leave them behind. It is you and your God. When you are standing before God, you're going to stand alone, not with them. Everyone has a destiny. Do not be limited by so many people. Do not be limited by gossip. Do not be limited by people who are adding nothing to you. Some of you have people that are always subtracting. You have people that are always subtracting from you. Run ahead of the crowd. And he was able to see Jesus. He was able to see Jesus. And Jesus, in fact, Jesus said, today I must come to your house. I hope this word has blessed you. I hope this word has encouraged you. Until next time, shalom.